Hi! Kamusta kayo? Ako nga pala si JC Ligaspi at welcome dito sa channel ko. And welcome din dito sa panibago nating video. So for today's video guys, is mag-share ako sa inyo ng mga tips para may pasa yung call center interview, or kung nag-apply ka sa call center ngayon, makakatulong tong video na to. So itong mga tips na to guys, is ginawa ko lang din before bago ako nag-apply sa call center company, sa first BPO company ko, which is VXI, no? So, pero bago yun, kung bago ka lang dito sa channel ko, welcome. And of course, dito sa channel ko, gumagawa ako ng mga interview tips and sample question and answer, and also, kung paano may survive in training and a lot of call center videos, no? Kung gusto mo yung mga ganon, and gusto mo rin pumasok sa call center industry, nasa tamang channel ka na, kaya huwag mo nakakalimutan mag-like, comment, at syempre mag-subscribe ka na rin at i-hit mo na rin yung notification bell para lagi kang updated kapag may mga bago akong uploads, no? So, ano nga ba ang mga tips na ginawa ko na makakatulong din sa'yo bago ako nag-apply sa call center industry? Syempre, alam ko sa sarili ko na hindi pa talaga ako ganun ka galing mag-English, and syempre wala din akong alam kung paano nag-work ang interview, anong mga tanong doon, ano mga dapat isagot sa mga question, no? So, unang-unang ginawa ko guys, bago ako nag-decide na mag-apply is, of course, I read a lot of books, and syempre watch a lot of English movies, no? Kasi para ma-enhance yung vocabulary ko, and of course, para na rin matawag dito, masanay ako na magsalita ng English, no, mag-pronounce sa mga words. And also, I watch a lot of English tutorials, no, kung paano mag-construct ng sentence, and ano dapat, paano i-pronounce yon. So, yun, pinag-aralan ko lang din yung mga yon. So, guys, hindi ako kumuha ng tutor, you don't need that. If you can't afford it, so you don't need that. But if you can afford to, like, enroll to a, English school na, like, para matuto ka magsalita, wala namang problema doon, no? Mas maganda nga yun kasi maiga-guide ka ng tama. But if you can't afford, you can just search online, no? Matututo ka rin online kapag tawag dito, basta dedikado ka lang talaga na matuto, no? So, yung ginawa ko ay buy a lot of books. Actually, 3 books yung binili ko noon that time. So, binasa ko siya araw-araw, and every new words I encounter, I search the meaning online. Hindi na uso dictionary yan. Online na lang, no? Kung ano meaning ng word na yon, and syempre, susulat ko yon doon sa libro mismo, no? So, ayun yung ginawa ko, and araw-araw ko binabasa yung mga yon. So, until such time na I decided na parang medyo okay na, no? Sakto na yung pagsasalita ako ng English, and of course, medyo marunong na rin ako construct ng sentence, no? So, after nun, nag-start na ako mag-search online ng mga possible question and answer kasi hindi ko pa naman alam, no? So, yung mga sinearch ko, I think that's around 50 possible question, and also I searched the answer online as well. Pero guys, yung answers is yes, sinulat ko siya in front of that of the question, but I did not memorize it. So yung ginawa ko lang guys is pinamiliarize ko lang yung tanong and yung answer. So yung ginawa ko is nag-formulate ako ng sarili kong answer from that answer. So kumuha lang ako ng idea. Bakit? Kasi there is a chance na sa sobrang dami ng applicant araw-araw, maybe yung iba doon is nag-memorize din, and there is a chance na magkapareho kayo ng sagot, and mare-recognize ng interviewer yun, so that will cause you to fail the interview, no? So, wag niyong gagawin yon. And kapag memorize niyo rin yung sagot, and if nakalimutan niyo in the middle of your conversation between you and the interviewer, so there's a chance also na matameme ka during the interview, mawalan ka ng words during the interview dahil hindi mo na alam yung sasabihin mo, and also tawag dito, hindi mo na alam kung paano mag-response dahil nga nag-memorize ka lang, di ba? So better to just familiarize the question, formulate your answer, and of course, enhance your vocabulary pa rin. Read a lot of books, yun yung makakatulong sa inyo, and watch a lot of conversational English video or movies, no? So, yun yung pinaka-the best para masanay kayong mag-response agad-agad sa mga any unfamiliar question, and also you might encounter the out-of-the-box question. So, what I can suggest is, yes, those questions that you search online, you list, and you familiarize will help you, but of course, hindi maiiwasan guys yung mga out-of-the-box questions. So, better if you train yourself to tawag dito, respond to any question na ibabato sa inyo. So, one of the, pinaka-best dyan na makakatulong sa inyo is yung pagbabasa nyo, and of course, pag panonood nyo ng mga English movies. no? And also, search some like conversational English video, and also marami din gumagawang mga content creator katulad ko na gumagawa ng mga tawag dito, mga out of the box questions. So better to familiarize those questions. And one of the very important thing, guys, is don't force yourself to have an accent, no? Like have an English accent, kasi hindi naman kailangan yun, guys. A typical Filipino is accent is okay, no? As long as you pronounce the word okay na yon. So no, you pronounce the word correctly, your sentence is good, no? Understandable. So that's fine. Okay na yun sa mga interviewer, no? So, and also, you don't need to use the advanced vocabulary, no? You don't need to use a deep English word. So yung mga basic word lang. So kasi there is a chance na kapag gumamit ka ng word na hindi mo naman alam yung meaning. So, tatanungin ka ng interviewer, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by this? So, kapag hindi mo na-defend yun, alam mo na yung mangyayari, no? So, bagsak na automatically yun. And guys, during the interview, think of every question na binabato sa inyo ng interviewer. All of the question is to gauge, for them to gauge your English speaking skills, no? And how you quickly react or respond to the question, no? But guys, it's okay to take pause before. I mean, if you don't know how to answer the word that is the interviewer is asking to you, just take a pause for like, don't take too much time, okay? For like 3 to 5 seconds, that's fine for you to compose yourself, no? And then respond. So don't speak too fast, okay? Just a regular regular pace of speaking, that's fine, no? So no, hindi naman natin kailangan na sobrang bilis, no? Kasi sa sobrang bilis natin, minsan nauutal na tayo at hindi na tayo maintindihan ng interviewer, and that could lead for you to fail the interview, no? And during the interview, guys, kapag isasalang na kayo, make sure na kalmado na kayo, guys, kasi yung kaba, yan talaga yung madalas na dahilan kung bakit nawawalan tayo ng words, hindi na natin alam kung ano ang isasabi natin, no? So, make sure na kalmado na kayo. Though, hindi naman talaga mawawala yung kaba, but try to force yourself to be calm, no? So, kasi yun yung pinaka-the best para ma-assess natin yung situation at para makapag-formulate tayo ng answer na isasagot natin sa interviewer, no? So, next is, habang nag-aantay kayo, no? Habang nag-aantay kayo na tawagin kayo para sa interview, ask the co-applicants, no? Yung mga katabi nyo, tanongin nyo, may mga experience na yung mga yan, magtanong-tanong kayo, especially, no, if meron na kayong katabi na tapos na, no? Ano yung mga tinanong, ano yung mga sinagot mo, kasi minsan pare-parehas lang din yung tanong, no? So kaya much better if you ask your co-applicant, no, ng mga kasamahan yung mag-apply. So much better yon. And next, of course, don't be arrogant during the interview, no? So don't be too confident of yourself. Well, confident is good, but if you're confident to yourself, it's too much, like it sounds like you're bragging already, so that could lead you to fail the interview, no? So hindi nila kailangan yung overqualified. Yung kailangan nila sa company is yung willing matuto, no? So say for example, what I can suggest, if you encounter a question about the company, about the job na hindi mo alam sagutin, so better to like admit it. Sabihin mo na lang na first time mo, and I don't know that the answer to that question yet, but I believe during the training I can learn how to do that. So ganun na lang yung gawin mo, no? It's better to admit your na hindi mo alam yun, than to answer that question with the wrong answer, and also tawag dito, that could lead you to fail the interview, no? So guys, yun lang naman yung pinaka tips ko, no, during the interview. So first things first, enhance your English speaking skills, your vocabulary. Okay? So again, hindi mo kailangan matuto ng mga advanced vocabulary, advanced English words. Hindi mo kailangan magkaroon ng accent. At of course, no, hindi mo naman kailangan din na sobrang bilis yung pagsasalita, no? A typical Filipino accents, normal pacing lang ng pagsasalita is okay na po, no, sa during interview. And Guys, please expect the worst during the interview. So, you will do everything that you can to pass the interview. Guys, yes, yung call center po is tumatanggap ng mga high school graduate lang, no? Mga walang degree. But the interview is hindi naman ganun, hindi sobrang dali. Mahirap talaga, guys. Maraming bumabagsak. Marami akong kakilala na may degree but they fail the interview. No, so guys, sana nakatulong tong video to ko sa inyo. And if you want more video like this, don't forget to like, comment, at syempre mag-subscribe na rin kayo. At i-hit nyo na rin yung notification bell para lagi kayong updated kapag may mga bago akong upload. So yun lang, salamat sa panonood. Again, this is JC Legaspi. Welcome sa channel ko. Adios, amigo. Bye-bye!